It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And on one of the epic nights in the NBA, welcome one and all to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside former All-Star Shaquille O'Neal and a guy who has watched the All-Star Game a lot, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your name. You've watched it a lot as well.
And I'm fixing to watch another one. Tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now,
I never
but the
wear
makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaqnology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaqnologies. Mm-hmm. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Hello, everyone. Getting ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Aldridge out there with Marc Gasol. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Harden. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. All with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The drive by LeBron. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. And Thompson kicks to Curry. To the paint. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Curry.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Harden kicks to Thompson. It's hauled in by LeBron. The West All-Stars on D. Outside Anthony. The rebound by Harden.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lowry against Curry. Back to Harden. From outside the arc. Can't hit. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Ball passes to Lowry. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Rejected by Gasol. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Curry with it. The 17-footer goes down. Curry's got his first bucket in this one. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. West All-Stars lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
So here's Westbrook. On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Damian Lillard out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Durant in at the three, the small forward. And the basket by Lillard. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 4. Teague against Lillard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The East All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Lillard outside. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Not really his range, and it's off target. Outside Butler. Outside Teague. There's a minute left now here in the second, and that one's good. No shot. Now here's Westbrook. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Nowitzki with the screen on Teague. Off the pick. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Lillard.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Durant sends it back. He feeds it to Westbrook. He kicks to Cousins. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Now the East All-Stars with it, trailing by 2. Teague up top, covered by Lillard. Teague drives in, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his second personal foul.
The East All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls for him. So he gets them both. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. From deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's been a tight matchup so far in New York. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I like to see them create more points in the paint. The problem nowadays is that defenses can sag in, take away angles for entry passes, quickly double. So you got to be creative. Inside screens, back cuts, drive, and dish. You need to do whatever it takes to get the guy open.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the East All-Stars, Lowry out there with Wall. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the 4 spot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's LeBron. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gasol kicks to Wall. With some arc. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Wall.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Curry kicks to Aldridge. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Aldridge with a screen on James. Clock at 6. Thompson passes to Aldridge. No good. Anthony with the defensive effort. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Curry kicks to Gasol. The dish to Harden. Pass to Curry. Feeds to Aldridge. Shoots from the elbow. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Aldridge has got 5.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
3-second difference between shot clock and game. James with another miss. And here is Curry. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Curry dishes to Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Harden's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Durant, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Nowitzki, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Westbrook in a shooting guard. A nice shot by Teague.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're behind by 1. There's 1:47 left in the game. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Good on the shot.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're behind by 1. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Fades back. No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. 1:14 left in the game. And Teague, here we go. Horford gets the bucket. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Paul. Nowitzki a screen. Paul kicks to Westbrook. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Gets the 3 to fall.
Nowitzki, what an offensive force he can be.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. New players in now for the East. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to James. Back to Lowry. Passes it to Gasol. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
Curry against Lowry. Curry dishes to Harden. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden. Puts it up from 12. Sinks it.
And it's absolutely scary, frightening when Aldridge starts lighting it up like this.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're down by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson against LeBron. No good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.